way better today. Way better. Yesterday, I was on Lake Simcoe pre-fishing for this multi-species madness event. I went out there for 3.9 hours, ran around the lake and caught 6 different species, but it was a lot of effort. Like, it was so hot out there. I think I got minor heat stroke. I felt like crap when I came back home last night. Wasted a lot of fuel, time, and energy. I was so tired when I got back. So it made me think, I think I'm gonna be better off like running and gunning to smaller creeks. My life would be easier. So today I'm gonna go creek fishing with my son around here, see if we can get the same amount of species with maybe less time and less effort, and just change up the strategy and see if like we can really get it going on. After all, first prize is $4,000. Yeah, if you want to sign up for this event, the link will be in the description. I think the deadline is August 26th at midnight or something like that. Right? Well, I guess it's official. Chuck, just sign this up. You're in the tourney now. Okay, show me your game face, Logie. That's a game face. He's ready. Okay, so I'm gonna go outside now and dig up some earthworms because I think, you know, little dinky worms on dinky jigheads, like micro style fishing, might get a lot of species. The person with the most species is gonna win this thing, so I gotta change my mentality. Okay, so let's get some worms. I'm gonna go dig out there, and then we're gonna go off to the creek. You know what I mean? Locally. Well, we're in the backyard. Ronaldo for the win. Plus worm. Ronaldo for the worm win. Anyway, yeah, forget the soccer. We need worms and we need species. We need to champ this like Ronaldo. Gotta get a shovel. Just rained here, so could be good. Wet ground. Have worms coming up, maybe. Gonna get a fork. Need some earthworms. I like the tiny What? Yeah, I know. No digging up flowers, my wife just said. No earthworms. It's dry here. It's all sandy. Found a quarter. Hey, maybe that's an ancient coin. That's crazy. What is that? An ancient burial quarter worth millions, found in my backyard. That's a vid. Oh, it's dry over here. It's like sand. It's like a desert. No good. At least we found the desert quarter. That's my dog, Ronaldo. Ronnie. Veronica. She's a girl, but we call her Ronnie. Pop, Pop, stop teasing me. Give me that. Give me the stick. Give me the stick. Who would win? Ronnie versus Phoenix. Both female dogs. 1v1. This dog you can't take fishing. She goes after everything. Throw top water, she'll bite it. This is where I dump a lot of grease from the barbecue. Maybe they like the grease. Let's go to the grease pit. Ooh, it's slippery. Loaded. They like the grease pit. My barbecue's just like right there, and I just dump grease over here and it comes down this thing. Don't tell my wife, but she sees this vid. She never watches my vid. She'll never know. It'll be our little secret. Loaded. Ooh, it's oily. Oily dirt. Grease pit. Burger grease. Worms like burger grease. Tip of the day. Oh, there. Oh yeah, we're good. These are like perfect. These on a tiny jig head, you know what I mean? Lots of species. Oh, I saw like one on the surface. Oh, the oil's making them come up. There's another one. Ooh yeah. Micro fishing worms. We might catch a big something. I've seen some big fish in the creek near us. Dump grease in an alley of your house and it will produce worms. Who would have thought? Burger grease for worms. It's a weird one. It's like green. Green full of burger grease. Weird. Okay. Ronaldo! Kisses! Kisses! No kisses! Give me the bone! That's my bone! You want worms? Chuck's still on TikTok. This guy's just like Danny T. Cashing in on the fruits of my labor. The F-word kid junior. Anyway, got the worms, Chuck. Let's go. We dug her up. TikTok this shizzle. So we got to the creek where we're gonna fish. We got our couch here. We're gonna rig up right on this couch. Yeah. Oh, it's wet. Chuck, come join us on the couch. We're gonna do a seminar fishing. We can rig our lines here. You're not sitting on it? All right, fine. He doesn't like dirty. Let's get some species, man. We gotta win this tourney, bro.
Yeah.
Great Lakes, I like that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
2 rod only?
Yeah. Simple. Where's the worms?
In the car.
Great.
Dad,
Yeah.
isn't there crayfish here?
There's crayfish here.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah, we can catch them, but I don't know if those count. Remember, we just need to get anything. You good? You got this, dog. All right, let's rig up a little worm. I'm gonna use a little piece of earthworm on this. How many species can we get here? Hopefully you won't catch the same ones. So I'm using this little tiny frostbite jig with a little piece of worm, and that's it. Wow, that's a dinky jig and a dinky worm. You see crayfish? I don't know if those count, but maybe. There's a little pool here. This looks good. I'm gonna throw it to the wall. Uh-oh, I'm stuck in the bush right away. First catch. I know. I'll leave it in. I got my first catch, a bush. Genius. If we catch a trout here, it'd be awesome. Where's my bait? I couldn't even see it where it landed. I'm getting bites. I got one. Yes, I do. Oh my God, look at this. You know what? This is a point. I swear to God, microfishing. Our first species, we'd have to measure this in. Our first fish, it's a dinky rock bass, Chuck. Look at that. Micro, see, that's what it's about. This term is going to be won by chipping away at just species. It's not size, that's a fish. Well, there's number one, another monster. We might catch a goldfish. We saw goldfish here before. That would be a big bonus, right? Switch to a little worm. Switch to a worm piece. That's what I did right away. Micro. Never caught a rock bass here either. That's the first time. Got one. Oh no, what do I got? I caught a crayfish. Does that count? We caught a... Holy, what's that? Sounds like there's an accident. Oh my God, we just caught a crayfish. I was gonna ask her, does that count? So I'm gonna call Shayna and we're gonna find out in a minute if these crayfish count. We caught it on our rod and reel. It might. I don't know. It's not a fish though, is it? Anyway, cool. So Shayna, we're just wondering, we caught crayfish. Do those count as a point?
Unfortunately, no, crayfish won't count. We're sticking to just fish because it's a little harder to prove if an invertebrate was actually caught on rod and reel. I know they do clamp on, I know clams do too, but for this year, just fish.
I got one. I got one. Buddy, I got a bass. Unreal. I got a oh, I lost it. It was a largemouth. Crap. This had a largemouth. This is sick, bro. That's a point. Okay, I got something. What is it? Oh my God, what was that? Did you see that? I just had a perch or something. Now you're gonna need lighter rod. Microfishing. Get him, get him.
I can't. Too small.
He's not biting it?
No, he is. My jig's too big for it.
Use a smaller jig.
It's legit.
It's a point. I know.
Where? Where my lure's going to?
Oh yeah. He's gonna bite it. Get him. Get him.
It
Oh,
doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Trust.
I got him.
Never mind.
This is key because I didn't get one of these. Sunfish. All right, that's like what? We almost had a largemouth. We got a rock bass in 2 seconds. Good eye. Didn't get a sunfish. There you go. Another point that we didn't have. So we got how many points? I don't know. So we got to come here and cheap out a few points is what I'm seeing. Are they crappie? There's crayfish everywhere in here. When you're using small stuff here, it's all about species, Chuck. 7 pounders equal to 2 inches if it's the same species. I got one. I got another species. What is it? Oh no, this is a river shiner. I'm not sure if these count, but we might be able to use chubs though and suckers because they're kind of like a sucker. Chubs are more like maybe not part of this minnow family. Not sure. We'll verify though. And then we caught river shiner. Does that count?
No, that one also doesn't count. So any small-bodied minnow, we are not including as an eligible species just because it's very, very difficult to accurately identify them through just photos. And we want to make sure that our anglers are getting fair points. So no small-bodied minnows.
But suckers do count. Every species of sucker, just to clarify.
Suckers do count. Any of the, quote-unquote trash fish that we love so much, all of those count. We counted this morning and we figure there's at least 40 eligible species for the tournament in Ontario.
One man's garbage is another man's gold, and the fish that people think is garbage is my gold. I just had another bite, I got one. What is it? Smallie. Haha, another species. Yeah, we won't have to go to Lake Simcoe. Okay, legit guys, I think this tournament's gonna be won on fish like this. Look at this, look at that epic monster smallie. Hilarious. But yeah, we don't have to go to Simcoe for these. That's like the easiest way to like forget about, you can knock those species off the list so quick. Microfishing's gonna win this. You got one? What do you got? Largie! Holy cow! You got a largie. Hold that up, man. All right, so like I wasted so much time yesterday going for largemouth and like he gets this in 2 seconds. Why would we bother going anywhere else? The only thing I got the other place was a crappie, but we've got every species we want here. Nice one, Chuck. We'll let him go. Go back to this weed bed, Micro. Whoa, he did a little jump. Cute. Here, he caught it on a frostbite, a little bigger, with a river reaper microplastic thing here. Looks like a little spike worm. Nice catch. This is really a good tournament because anyone can really enter this and do well from what I see. We need a crappie here. Then we won't have to go to Simcoe. Definitely a spot we're gonna hit up to get some points, you know what I mean? You got one?
Bigger.
What is it? What was it? I got one. Oh, I lost him. I think it was another largie. Anytime we get a different species, it's gonna be like so helpful. We're gonna need a smaller bump board for out here for like walking on shore, you know what I mean? The big ones are fine on the boat, but I think this is gonna be one from spots like this. We gotta go to some more trouty spots. We should go to another pool in a second, eh? I wanna see if we can catch a Johnny Darter. That's gonna be helpful. Yeah? You got one? What is it? Oh, big, bring that over here. That's our biggest one. What is it, a bluegill or sunfish? Bring it, I wanna see if it's a bluegill. Is it a sunfish or a bluegill? I don't know. Oh, it's a bluegill. Bluegill.
It's purple, see?
Sweet, I didn't know if they were in here. So we know for sure there's bluegill.
Monster.
Monster, that's a point. It doesn't matter, it's not about how big. That's our biggest one yet. It's not about size.
Yeah,
it's about numbers of species.
But I saw this skinny fish is bigger than that one.
5 fish.
I saw this skinny fish in your dad.
Yeah? Was it a pike?
I don't know. It was
Long and skinny? Gar pike? Baby muskie? We can get a muskie out of here? Imagine that. We win with a muskie, but it's like 6 inches. It'd be so funny. That was a good catch. Another bluegill? Chuck's on him. Beauty. That's the spot, eh? I'm not getting, this spot looks so good over here, but I'm getting no bites. I got one. Oh, big smallie. Gone, 6 incher. Yeah, so fun. I got one. What is it? Give me another species. Rocco, giant rock.
Have you tried this out yet?
What? Got one. Rocco hole. Rocco.
That's the hole that I'm telling you.
Oh, just had a bite like right away. That sucks. Got him. It's on fire over here. It's kind of fun, eh? The light
What is
touch.
that? Is that
Rocco?
Rocco?
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Just downsizing extreme and getting weird species. It's a change of feel. I keep saying let's go, but I'm kind of addicted. Oh, Rocco. I found a Rocco hole. Just dipping. Flipping for Roccos. Flipping for dink Roccos. Rocco after Rocco. Wow. Right in here there's a log jam. And just like fish after fish in there. Nice Rocco. See what I mean?
Big
Rocco.
Rocco.
Big rock.
That's actually a big fish.
It's like loaded with rock here. Punk rockers.
Gonna
It's getting hot. We're gonna go leave now, but definitely a good mission down at this river. Hey Chuck. There's Chuck. Yesterday on Lake Simcoe, I spent an hour to catch a largemouth, and here we caught one in 2 seconds. Yes, it was 2 inches. Doesn't matter. Wrap that around your head. This is a tournament of species. We got a sunfish, a bluegill, a rock bass, lost 2 small perch, a largemouth, and a sunfish in about an hour and a half. Successful outing for this. Hope to see you in this event. I think it's going to be one from areas like this. I think the hard ones are going to be like muskie, bowfin, speckled trout, rainbow trout, brown trout. They might be a little harder, but these are the easy ones. I think this is a move to come and just like knock off those easy species and not waste a lot of time. You know what I mean? Peace.